Cooper lighting. You get a template. Straighten out your template the best you can. Draw your circle. Put a dot in the middle. Use a pencil, not a marker. This is a 6 1/4 template. Nowhere on the template or the paperwork it shows that. It's a 6-inch recess light. So the key saw, the hole saw you're going to be looking for will be 6.25. I ordered myself from Harbor Freight this inexpensive 3 saw. They have adjustable ends, and we'll see how that works, and that's what this is here for. You also get other instructions, 4 different languages. Gives the general information of what's on here. Go online to find the actual diameter of the key saw. Opening up the case, you pull the tab back. Take note how the case comes off, because that's the way it's going to go back on. My suggestion when you're at the store is to open it up to make sure you have these 3 connectors. One is a ground, one is your common, and the other is your load. If you hook these 2 up wrong, you're going to have some issues. To put this back, you simply put it back the way you're taking it off. Be careful of the sharp edges. You can see it's a very simple design. Sometimes it becomes very complicated to get back on. These edges are very sharp. They have punch outs from the inside. You could use 90 degrees, and sure enough, on here, it's missing one of these locking tabs. Be careful when you purchase things, because you never know where these things will be. You can use a straight or a 90. In this case, because if my ceilings are low, this is a low recess, I want to have my runs as straight as possible. So I need to have one come out and one go in. I have 6 of these to run. One's coming from the switch, running 3 lines, and the other one's going from the switch and 3 lines. They're going to be separated on a dimmer switch. So before you do anything and you're waiting for stuff, put things back so you don't lose them. This is a baffle. It is not needed for this particular setup. If you're going to do just halogens or bulbs, then you're going to need a baffle. They make them wide open and narrow open. They make them in different types. They have a ring that covers the whole front. In this case, this is a retrofit by CE, Commercial Electric. They make 2 types, 670 lumens and 900 plus lumens. This is 20 and the other is 30. Please read the instructions on how to use it. It may be complicated trying to figure out how to work the night light. Adjust night light with your wall switch. In the instructions, it does not say that. It says you turn it off and turn it on by the switch. So it's kind of confusing. All you do is turn it off, and the next time you turn it on, the night lights will come on. To disable them, just shut them off, turn them back on, and the 4-inch light will come on. That is the beauty of this product. So here is the instructions on it, some information. You have different kelvins, 2000 for the night light, which is not changeable. You have 27, 3000, 35, 4000, 5000 Kelvin. Depending on what you like, choose it once, see if you like it. When you think that's the color you want, then you simply put it up, you leave it alone, you don't touch it again. If you need to change it again, it's very difficult to take this off, but it's not that hard to put it back on. If that switch was put on the outside over here, then all you do is just go there and switch them over. One day they'll make them wireless, so you could do it smartphone, and that's out there right now. So I hope this video was kind of helpful to somebody out there that's looking to get themselves a recess, and they're trying to figure out how to do things. Practice on a template, do it on the floor, do your cutting. When you think you got it right, then go upstairs and start your work. We're going to do some cutting and show you how this goes on. This is the kit I've been waiting for. If I align this up, I'm not going to get a perfect cut unless I take the bit out and just put this particular one in and do a pilot hole. So what I do is I center it. I lift the one blade where I need it to be at. This is a flat edge and this is the cutting edge. I tighten this up. I repeat the same thing to the other side. I just want to be right on that line. I think I'm good. And if I can see how this is going to cut, this is the inside. This is the inside. I want to make sure this blade is on the inside of that line. Smaller is better than bigger. And that's exactly where I want it, right there. And this one I'm going to correct on the inside. Now I'm just going to see what it looks like. This one doesn't look good. That looks good. Not going to be perfect. So the only thing I can do now is do my practice cut. I did my drilling. I love this bit, man. Just fits the bit. Now, I take my time. I want to make sure I get this bit a little bit longer than the others. Make sure it's in there, because that's going to be my guide. Nice and tight. Let's make sure everything else is nice and tight. You never know with these things. Everything looks good so far. Never rush a good thing. Safety glasses. Let's give a spin clockwise. Well, that bit looks like it's wobbly. Look at that.
So let's double check that bit in the center. Much better. I want to double check my space. I don't like that one. But here we go. Take my time, nice and slow. Did a good job. First time ever using it. And now I'm going to go see if my recess fits in there. So if I'm going to put this in, and I need to now angle this in, I push my clips in. And there should be 4 clips. I'm missing 1 clip. I wonder how that has happened. The bolt here goes in the way. I lock the clips in place. I'm good. I'm not happy that I'm missing 1 clip. Now I'm not sure how I'm going to compensate for that. By the looks of this one looks like it was used. There I go. Need to remove it. I just do like so. Used. There you go. Test is complete. You get yourself one of these things if you think it's going to be a great job for you. Now I could go take this and go get a real whole sort. Return that to Lowe's and just thank them for a used product. Have a great day, everybody.